We have within ourselves 7 centers placed in our medulla oblongata and in the brain. The first one lies below the triangular bone, which is called as sacrum, and is called as the Muladhara center, which means the support of the roots. It is the support of the roots. And this center embodies our innocence, our innocence. The second one, and of course it manifests outside in the gross, the pelvic plexus. Now the second one is the one that emerges from the third one, which is called as the Nabhi Chakra, the third one, and the one that emerges from that is the second one called as the Swadhisthana. Now the Swadhisthana Chakra in the gross, because these are subtle centers in the medulla oblongata, but outside in the gross, it manifests what we call the aortic plexus. If there are doctors here, they'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, if you go further, the Nabhi Chakra manifests outside what we call as the solar plexus. Above that is the center that we call as the heart center, Anahata Chakra, cardiac center, which manifests outside the cardiac plexus. And it has got again the left and right side. Then we have the center at the root of our neck, which is called as the Vishuddhi Chakra, and which manifests outside the cervical plexus. Above that, here where you see the red mark on my head, this is just the window of that center. Between the pituitary and the pineal body, where the optic chiasma cross each other, in the center is a very important center called as Agya Chakra, which looks after our ego and our superego, which you can see there, passing through that, crossing over like that. And on the top of that is the last 7th center called as the Sahasrara, meaning 1000 petal center. And that's the center is just in the limbic area, and when you pierce through that, in the fontanelle area, you feel the cool breeze of the Kundalini or the Holy Ghost coming out of your head. This has to happen. You cannot give false certificates. You have to feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. You have to feel the cool breeze in your hands. That means you have to feel the all-pervading power of God, of love, which is called as Brahma Shakti in Sanskrit language. And in the Bible is called as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. For the first time, you have to feel it in your hands, in your central nervous system. Because the seat of your spirit is here, but the spirit resides in the heart. Once the seat is touched by the awakened Kundalini, which is in the triangular bone, if you see, then you start feeling the cool breeze, and then in the hand, you start feeling the cool breeze flowing from. Thus you manifest the power of your spirit. It's a happening that has to take place. It's a living happening.